Last time on A-tsms. If you had theme music, what would it be?
Like for when you enter a
And when
room?
you enter a room, you have theme music all the time. Whenever you enter a room with other people in it.
I already know my answer.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A-tsms. Hello.
Hello.
If you watched the previous episode, you know that we left off on a bit of a cliffhanger. The question was, if you were to walk into a room, what would your theme music be? Like, all the time. Like, anytime you enter a room, you got some music playing. What's playing in the background?
Yeah, I for sure have an answer to that. I think right now how I'm feeling it would be Smooth Sailing from Queens of the Stone Age. If you haven't listened to it, glad you were to listen to it. Specifically the lyrics. Maybe hard rock is not your thing, but just give it a little listen. Just how I'm feeling right now. I was also thinking about it. It's like any room, would it be the same thing? Because if I'm going to the bathroom, it's going to be Here Comes the Booty. You know? If I'm going to the bedroom, depending on what I'm going to do in the bedroom, it's going to be another thing.
Here comes
But
the boom.
if it has to be, it's applicable. But if it has to be like the same music over and over, I think after 7 years that the album's been out, I listen to that song at least once or twice a week. And that's on random, but if I do go out of my way to listen to that song because it makes me feel better.
Good answer.
Yes.
What about you?
So it's not like a band or anything. For my theme song, it's the theme to Kill Bill. Dun, dun, dun. You know, I feel like that would work for any situation. Even if I like come home from work, I'm tired. Open the door. Dun. I guess ironic, but yeah.
I'll be honest, I saw Kill Bill a long time ago and I've never bothered to rewatch it.
See, I was kind of the same. Like, I enjoyed the movies, but I've only seen each of them. I think I've seen the first one maybe twice, but that.
I wish I could relate it to you. So that to me, I'm just gonna have to listen to the soundtrack later because I know they have it, and I listen to soundtracks whether it's video games, movies.
But that's just the one that was like dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun. So like it's like playing on like car commercials and stuff too, or like other commercials.
Okay.
Thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Because it is kind of like I am here.
What about you?
Yeah.
So for me, I would probably go the battle themes from Fairy Tale.
Okay.
It's kind of like it sounds kind of like Irish pub, but like it's just gives energy. And it's just like upbeat.
It's a bit of a hype song.
Yeah, it's a very hype song.
Yeah.
And so
Fairy Tale. That's another thing that I haven't gone back to.
I mean, it ended.
It ended and it came back, didn't it?
It came back briefly, yeah. But
that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. Go out of your way to listen to this if you want to.
Yeah. What else we got? We got
Well, I mean, we're talking about music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, 3 very different answers because obviously very different people, very different tastes.
Different time frames.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Grandpa over here is not necessarily a boomer answer, but you know, it's been a while since that album has come out.
Yeah. So what's your ideal, or not ideal, but like your music taste? What's your music taste like?
The easy answer for me is hard rock. Maybe desert rock because Queens of the Stone Age is by far interchangeable 1 and 2 with my favorite bands. But I'm also English is not my first language, so I grew up with Spanish music a lot, and it wasn't your typical Spanish music. It wasn't your the Mexican music. Insert a little excerpt about Mexican music that you can think of and pop out of your head. Not really. My mom was never about that stereotypical music. She was more into the alternative scene. She was always about the lyrics. If we do chores is one type of music, if we do something else is another. So to make it the more appealing of an answer for a broader audience, if I had to do that, it would be Queens of Stone Age, number one for sure. And then I guess 1A or 1B, depending on how I exchange it, is like Soda Stereo from Argentina, like back in the 80s and 90s. But it's all, I don't have a favorite. It's just like, if you're gonna pull my phone and just pop a random song, it's gonna be rock in any way, shape, or form. That's just what I grew up with.
Yeah. For me, growing up, I've always like hip hop,
Right.
rap, soul, and R&B.
Right.
And like I was hard on this is what I listen to, like just like for the culture and
For the
this
culture.
like this is what my parents listen to. This is what I'm listening to.
Right.
That like as I got older, like I started kind of branching. Like I never really listened to rock. Like I hear like the big ones, obviously.
Yeah.
But not. I didn't really doubt. I didn't go out my way to like look up music and try
Right.
to do this because I'm like I don't know. I don't really like it sound like this over here anymore. So I just stick to that. But now I do branch out. I do like rock. I never thought I would like some metal music. Then my friend like took me to what you call it Aftershock a couple years ago. And but like before she would like work me up. She like said, "Hey, listen to this. Hey, listen to that. Listen to this, or whatever." I'm like, okay, like I don't care for this one. I like the sound of this. That sounds good. Why haven't you sent me this before?
Yeah.
And so like to kind of like
Yeah.
so I'm open to the idea. And like I like good music. Like I appreciate good music. So like I can see the appeal of certain songs, or certain like sounds, and then other times I'm like I just don't like it. Like I'm not
for me.
yeah. Like I'm not a fan of like screaming, like heavy screaming, like or I don't understand what they're saying, but that's just me. I don't have an ear for it. But like if it has some in it, and I could appreciate like the music, the instrumentals, and all that stuff, then I can look past it.
Okay.
But I listen to a little bit of everything.
Like, what would be your default genre then? Hip hop, rap.
Like hip hop, rap, R&B, like
it's kind of like
it changes on like
it incorporates. So I think back to what I was thinking. It's just like I go back to like it's all different forms of rock.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, it's like old school Snoop Dogg, or a song in a language that like a French song or something.
Mm-hmm.
But what dominates my playlist is always going to be rock.
Yeah.
So for you, it's probably going to be hip hop, R&B, rap.
Yeah. Shoot,
and then
there's now there's some sea shanties. Like I love me some sea shanties.
Yeah.
Like
and let's take it to the lighter side of things.
So yeah, my musical journey through life has changed. My first memories of music was country music, Shania Twain, Garth Brooks.
To the surprise of no one.
Yes, surprise of no one.
No one in the stable.
And then like when I had more independence of I could choose to listen to this. I remember like middle school, high school, I was like so in love with Incubus, Foo Fighters, Sum 41, the emo music scene. And then my mom would give me CDs for birthdays and Christmases, and so she introduced me to The Cure, and I'm like, oh man, I love The Cure, and that's how. And during that time, I listened to like Led Zeppelin for the first time, and Guns N' Roses. Nowadays, it's like I've gone back in time. I'm discovering artists from the past, like Neil Young, Stephen Stills, Graham Nash, David Crosby. Like those men, when their voices go together, it's like angels, and it's dumb, but I'm like, what is it about them? I'm magnetized to them. I enjoy them. And Aldo introduced me to Miles Davis, and I'm like, whoa. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, where has this been? Like my whole life, I'm like embarrassed I didn't know about Miles Davis, and it's so fun to like be introduced to music and to expand your music plethora of enjoyment and just see where that grows. Like, yeah, Moody Blues is another one that I've gone into. Phoebe Snow, she's fucking amazing. I don't know if we're swearing on this.
Yeah. If we're not, he's gonna fix it.
And put some bleaching in there.
Yeah.
Whenever there's an N word that has nothing to do with the actual N word, he's just gonna bleep it out, and we're gonna get controversial. I'm just kidding, don't do that, please, because I'm the one that's gonna say something dumb.
But yeah, music is fun. Like, cause I feel like I went like 10 years, like not really feeling connected to music, and I was like sad about it because I wasn't engaging in new artists. I just was like in a stale place, and so yeah, like going to record stores has re-sparked my like love for music in a cool new way, and I just love it when people say, "Hey, listen to this." I'm like, "What?" Mind blown. Like it's fun. There's so many
There's a lot of good music.
Yeah.
So
I can't, like, when people say, oh, what's your favorite song? Who's your favorite artist? I can't pick.
Yeah.
There's too many good ones. Like, I can't pick.
Yeah. There was a study that suggests someday I'll have details on the studies and the people that did this, but the music that you listen between the ages of 13 and 17 kind of shape your musical journey.
Mm.
And for me, it's kind of weird because 13, I had just arrived to the U.S. I got here when I was 12, going to 13. So I had a very different frame of reference.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get here, and I'm gonna date myself, and it's like 96 going into 97. So alternative rock and the pop scene were just everywhere. The radio would not let you go without a Britney Spears song or an NSYNC song or Backstreet Boys and then on another station you couldn't get away from
Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
And
TLC.
Destiny's Child.
There was, and it's all popular music because if it's on the radio, it's not necessarily like a niche.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's the other thing, but it shaped certain things. It wasn't until I had a handle on the language and I finally understood all the nonsense because in Mexico, yes, the Guns N' Roses and U2's been played, and all of this other bands. REM has been there right around, the explosion of alternative music when Nirvana and Alice in Chains and all those guys were like blowing up, I didn't understand what they were saying. I mean, half the time you still don't understand what Kurt Cobain is saying anyway, because that's just the style. But going back to those, it kind of shaped a lot of things. And it's just like, oh, okay, cool. Now I understand. So, but it's like a rediscovery of things just because now I can understand what I've been listening to for this long ass time.
That's fair. Yeah. I listen to anime openings
Yeah.
all the time. I have no idea what they're saying. Like unless you got like subtitles on, but like I don't have subtitles if I'm just like listening to Spotify. I'm just like listening.
Yeah.
No idea. I'm singing it word for word. No idea what I'm saying though.
Yeah. Like,
good music, good music,
Yeah.
got good sound.
Something's getting attracted to it.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point where I legit listen to all genres of music. Like, I have country. I go from country to banda to mariachi to like whatever. Like, I'm not afraid of listening to anything. If it's for me, great. If it's not for me, that's fine. But I am a sole believer that if you like music for what it is, for being music and giving you something, you're gonna find something that you like in every single genre of music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
not closed off. Oh, I don't like this. You can't say you don't like an entire genre. You never listen to everything in that genre.
Yeah. If you, because again, if you listen to something from a genre that you're not familiar with, it's probably what's popular. And sometimes what's popular is not why it resonates with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I swear I don't like country music. I don't know of a country song that I do like. Like I do like the I don't know what subgenres called, like country, hip hop kind of mesh.
Mm-hmm.
Like I generally do like those songs because it's usually the country like twanginess that I don't care for. Like oh, I'm on my tractor, like that stuff. I'm like okay no, like but I do know songs that are considered country.
Right.
Like, but usually by like a hip hop artist, they just decide to put different vocals on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, okay, like I like this. Yeah. This is actually considered country music, and I like it.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna throw the other A under, and not even under, but one of the arguments we have is I don't like country music, but he likes Johnny Cash.
yeah, that's country music.
That's country.
Yeah.
You can't separate. They're the same thing. It's just that his type of country music is different than the type of music that you normally hear. From my comparison to my tractor, my dog, and then I'm so sad. It's like, okay, if you put that in Spanish, those are corridos, and corridos are the same shit. They talk about old school corridos. They talk about life and being sad and all that. New style corridos, which I don't like, are I'm a gangster and we do shit. And it's like, no, you can't do gangster rap in a corrido. That's just the reason why I don't like it. And maybe you've heard of this people. Maybe it's obviously fine if you haven't. Like Peso Pluma and all those guys that have the crazy guitar kind of. And you hear them in all the TikToks and all that. I cannot appreciate that music because it, in a way, sets us back to. I feel like it's setting the culture back.
Yeah.
It's not bringing it forward. It's just like setting us back to like, no, we're kind of violent savages, and we all we care about is the bitches and the hoes, which was. A 90s gangster rap, and it still has a place, but it had a place.
It has time. It's died. Now it's like, hey, let's love each other.
Yeah.
It's good. Like, it's progressive when people start talking about their actual lives and not making shit up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, okay, like, if you are speaking from experience, great. Okay.
Yeah. Don't be a studio gangster.
Yeah. Like, tell your story, but move on from your story.
Yeah.
And what are you doing? Like, now you made a big, what are you doing with your money?
Yeah, what are you doing with all that? Yeah, exactly. You used to listen to Gwen Stefani like a nobody's business. You were like religiously into Gwen.
So into No Doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am very fortunate. My friend Saray is she's surprised me with tickets, so we're going to see her at the Sphere later this year.
Okay.
Nice.
Cannot wait. It's gonna be great.
So
Yeah.
still someone that you listen to.
Yeah, I mean, being honest, I haven't listened to her in a long time, but she still has a warm place in my heart. Like if I hear a song, I'm like, I'm not skipping it.
And I think that's true for just about older artists.
Yeah.
Like, so the library may be one, they may no longer be amongst the living. So you have the music library in its entirety that you can explore.
Yeah.
And you know you're not going to get anything new.
Yeah.
Um, that doesn't mean that you can't explore it and kind of see it in a new light.
Yeah.
So, you know, if who recently passed? Ozzy passing last, like that one kind of hit me a little bit because again, I come from my taste developed to rock, a little bit of metal, a little bit of like that uh, counterculture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, if you're angry about something, speak out on it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like he pioneered that kind of thing. It's like, hey, I don't do what others do, so that one hit me a little bit, and I was just like, wait, why am I so bummed out about not having anything new? That dude's got a massive library.
Yeah.
Like I can always check it out.
Go back.
Yeah, go back. I guess a question for you both. Being music people, because I think everyone's a music person, whether they listen to a lot of it or not, or they listen to one thing. You have something, you listen to something. If you don't listen to music, I think you're denying yourself a little happiness.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have to include a big band because you like music? I'll throw this as the example for me because I don't like the Beatles. There's nothing you can tell me that'll change my mind about the Beatles, and I can recognize that they're rock and roll and they kind of shape certain things. Don't care for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've talked with children, like co-worker children, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well I like so and so, and I guess the Beatles." I'm like, you don't have to like the Beatles in order to like music. Sure, they did their thing way back in the '60s, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like I don't care for them. I listen to their songs, and I don't think they're the greatest composition ever. It's just like saying that the Beach Boys are the greatest thing ever. They're not. Their songs are melodic,
Yeah.
and that's about it. Uh, on another thing, I don't care for Blink 182's lyric system, or they're just songs that catch you.
They're earworms.
Yeah, they're little earworms. That's that. They have no substance.
It's songs for the radio.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's catchy, something that people are gonna.
And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with Blink 182 or any of those bands that I mentioned. I've listened to them.
Yeah.
I have vinyls from Blink 182 because they're just fun. They're fun. It goes surface level. Yeah, it's surface level.
Yeah.
And I'm on the other hand going like, I want music that makes me think.
Yeah.
And I will deep dive and listen to a song over and over, and I'm like, man, what the
Find new meaning.
Yeah,
Like, oh, you're referring to this over here.
like, what were you feeling when you wrote this? God damn, dude, you were like in pain, or you were high as shit.
Yeah.
Like it didn't matter. It's just, do you feel like you have to always throw in a token like this is?
No, I don't like Johnny Cash. I know everybody who likes country, whatever. Like, dude, I don't like him.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. With that, I mean, I'm gonna it's the only thing I can think of for hip hop or rap is. Do you feel like you have that if you're a hip hop like head, as they would say, you have to throw in Biggie or Pac as one of your like you have to throw them in. Like, how can you not like Biggie or Pac?
I can understand why people would like them.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I like them because Pac is a poet. He actually has meaning in his songs. Like people say, "Oh, he's a gangster." Like, "Oh, raps about bitches' nose." That's only a very small amount of his music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very small amount of his music. Like
Yeah,
a lot of it is trying to uplift people and talk about life, having a rough life, but like he does try to uplift people, talk about mom, talk about women, and
yeah, absolutely.
good. Like he's a poet, he was a lyrical genius.
Yeah, but I guess going back to the original question, like as a like if you have to pick bands like or artists, you go so, and I guess I have to say I like the ear pop for you.
For me, no, I like with them. So because I don't listen to people who I don't know.
Yeah.
Like if someone says, "Oh, you don't like so and so," like I've never heard of them before, so no, I don't know.
Okay. So in your experience, you mentioned Neil Young and some other old school, I guess, rock and folk music. I'm not sure what Neil Young falls into.
Definitely, rock, folk,
Because
political.
yeah, do you feel like you have to say I like, or like if I like this genre of music, you have to like this person?
So like so Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, like they perform together, and they all have their individual stuff they do. And so I first really got into them as put together, and they do like anyway they break off into branches of them three or them two or all four. But I try to get into them individually, and I'm going through, and I'm like, oh, I don't like. I love Neil Young, and I do like his independent stuff, but I'm like, shit, I like Neil Young way better when he's like with other guys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm still like diving down David Crosby, and I'm liking Steven Stills. But yeah, there was a couple records I got of Steven Stills where I'm like, I'm not feeling this.
Yeah.
Like,
I also feel like the longer a performer goes, the more stuff you have to not like.
yeah.
Yeah. See,
I like their old stuff. Like a lot of the times, I like artists from like their original first few albums, and then they kind of like peter out for me.
yeah. So, like when you were saying like a good chunk of like the music that you listen to, like 13 to 17,
Mm-hmm.
like I grew up on Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
I love Eminem's music, like because again he goes about life. Some songs like he's just trying to accuse people, and
Right.
sometimes he's trying to accuse himself, and it's dirty, it's clean. Like he he's kind of a comedian.
Yeah.
He's not meant to be taken seriously. But at the same time, he is taken seriously because again, he's also like a lyrical genius. So the first few albums, like when he was like drugged up, like albums took a kind of on a downward slope, but like on like his last 3-4 albums have been like peak.
I think I listened to enough of Eminem, and I went back to his old stuff, and I listened to his more recent stuff, and very few artists. I guess also to piggyback on Allison, very few artists do this where their later albums are better than their original stuff.
Yeah.
Very few artists can harness whatever they were and get better and modify and not sound dated and not like very few people can do that.
Yeah. And stay relevant.
Yeah.
One of the few would be her name just escaped my head. Come back to me. It'll come back.
Sing a song.
Fiona Apple.
Paparazzi.
What? Oh.
See.
Yeah.
Why? I'm embarrassed. Like, what can
we all know the song.
I was letting you guys struggle.
Thank you.
She popped in my head, but
Lady Gaga
song.
She stayed relevant like over the decades. Like, she's and like her latest album like is really, it's like, I mean, it's theatrical. It's like she's a really interesting artist. Like she's unique. I mean, they're all unique, but like I feel like she's done a great job of like staying with the current and just putting out hit after hit. In my opinion.
Yeah.
But she's, you know, in her own little unique sector.
Yeah. Also, I'm not gonna be like, I can't believe you like Lady Gaga, but I'll say that jokingly, but I would never mean it. Like,
Yeah.
you like who you like, and that's fine. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, that I think is offensive for people. They're like, I can't believe you like this garbage. Like, dude,
It's not garbage. What would it be garbage if they're making billions?
there can be, but
Yeah.
ultimately, what it comes down to is just like, hey, do you know how to play an instrument? Are you in tune when you sing? Are you even brave enough to put yourself out there? No, then shut up.
Yeah.
Those people are signed artists who are making money, who are filling, you know, either a big venue or a small venue. But, you know, I don't like it when people are like, this is garbage. Don't, I don't like the corridos tumbados that are going on and permeating Mexican culture because I don't think that adds anything. I don't think that they're actually singing. It's very nasally, very like, I kind of want to rap, but I kind of want to sing, but I don't know how to do either one.
So there's kind of
Yeah, so they're just kind of in the middle. So I don't like it. If you like it, great, but don't tell me that this is. But my one caveat is like, don't tell me that this is great lyrics when all they're talking about is drugs, sex, and cartels.
Yeah.
If it's nothing positive, and not all music has to be positive, but if it's not really giving you anything other than just like talking shit, which is what I say, they're just talking shit, then it doesn't matter. Not for me. Don't play. I don't want to sit and listen to it because you're not going to convince me otherwise. I've already heard enough
Yeah.
to be like, no, I just don't care for
Like
it.
always skip. Like I'm not. Like you hear it, skip. Like I don't want to hear it. Yeah.
I matter of fact, and I seldom comment on social media posts, and there was one. The context of the video was really cool. The music killed,
Yeah.
and I commented at the person. I was like, "Bro, I think you did a fantastic job with this," but I had to put you on mute. I couldn't deal with the music.
Yeah.
Like it just brought nothing to what you were doing on the video. And I know people like this stuff, and I know you're doing it because popularity. But man, you could have had a better choice of music.
Like kind of tabling off of that. Have you ever heard of like, okay, so you get locked into these algorithms on your social media and they just keep showing this stuff, and lately it keeps showing me the Island Boys, and I'm like who are these
I have
brothers?
no idea.
Are they like, do you consider them artists?
No, no.
I've seen stupid videos of them, and I just look at their faces and stupid ass haircuts, and I'm like, what are you? And then I just keep going.
So I think, and this is gonna make me ragging on you a little bit, but I think you're getting that because you like some dumb shit.
I do. No denying that. I do.
And I know, okay, so I get the equivalent, sort of the equivalent of Island Boys, but in Spanish.
Oh yeah.
Because I also like dumb shit
Yeah.
in Spanish. Like, that's just what happens. And then you get bombarded, and you're like, okay, so I laughed at this first couple, but now you're just actually showing me the stuff that I don't like.
Yeah.
So what do I do now?
But I'm still looking at it, so I'm not helping my algorithm.
Oh, see,
That's on you.
that's on you.
Because I just want to know, like, why?
Yeah.
Trying to
They're really
understand.
not relevant anymore, right?
No, they're not.
I
Yeah.
think one of them's in rehab currently.
I mean,
but I don't know if it was an
yeah,
old video.
if you look at them, they look like they're on drugs,
Yeah,
and
you
not
know.
and not recreationally speaking, they're like heavy on drugs.
It's sad. It's sad. It's a train wreck that you just can't look away from. And one of them has a baby, and I'm like, shit, man.
I don't know. this could get pregnant, but I guess that's the first.
Yeah, somehow, they made that happen.
I mean,
And then they made money off of kissing each other. I heard
Yeah, probably.
they just did that because they got
People
money.
Told them, hey, if you give me X
Yeah.
amount, well, you got to do this.
I'm like,
and they're brothers.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Where are they?
They're in Florida.
That makes sense. Are we surprised?
Well, Florida, you never cease to disappoint me.
Yeah. That should be its own genre of discussion.
Florida? Oh God.
Today in Florida.
There's always something in Florida. I mean, old news, but the Nigerian couple that kidnapped an ICE agent trying to break into their house.
I missed that.
And that was in Florida.
Of course.
Probably.
I mean, only Florida.
Yeah.
Florida has the craziest.
Florida is the Australia of the United States.
Florida is the upside down of the United States. Florida is the upside down, okay? Fucking, they got a crocodile tour zoo, whatever, or alligator zoo thing going on. Where you can just go and tour the Everglades. It's cuckoo.
Yeah.
My brother wants to go because apparently you can later get set alligator, hunt it, farm it. So he wants his own alligator shoes.
Oh,
I'm sure he does.
go to New Orleans. What cooler there?
Yeah,
There's alligators.
yeah. Well, that's just my brother though.
Yeah.
I mean, I've tasted alligator. I've eaten alligator. It's gamey.
Mm.
It's a tough kind of meat. I'll do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll try anything once, but.
Yeah. But I could.
Do you think animals like music?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Plants like music.
Cows like, saxophones.
Really?
Yeah. They like, horn type music or instruments. Like they're responsible doing, like gather and like listen to it. Something like that. Like,
That's cool.
yeah, animals love music.
I wonder if they could play an instrument or make music, what they would create.
That's a good question.
I mean, I think they have to just based on songbirds. Like
Yeah.
between canary, you're already making your own music. Like I know whales would sing to each other,
Really?
or that's how they communicate.
Right.
So they can they have. There's research suggesting that they like music.
Yeah.
And I mean, if an orangutan can learn sign language, they can communicate with you.
Yeah,
Maybe very simply, but I know that they can like music as well.
Yeah.
So it's just
like we can't understand what they're like. We can understand orangutans and other things because we're more closely related to them or them to us. That we're like, hey, you got all the same stuff we got going on. Let's try to communicate. We know elephants are super smart. We figured that out.
elephants like to paint.
Elephants
Really? Amazing.
First of all, also animals are just evolving these days, and it's terrifying.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
What? I mean, they have to.
Evolution is a thing.
Yeah, but yeah, for them to not enjoy me like that doesn't make sense in my brain.
I think the only animal that I can consider not liking music would be like fish. Not mammalian type fish, just fish. Just fish. Mainly because, I mean, as far as we know, certain fish don't even have pain receptors or feelings or anything of that nature. So it's like,
Yeah.
if you don't have ears, having you like music, maybe vibration.
Yeah, I was gonna say vibration.
But if it's vibrating too hard, are you able to enjoy it,
Yeah.
or is it just
So like
affecting you?
it's like a barrier trying to swim this way, and then like a whale sings, and
Oh.
it's just like, oh,
And your ass
shit.
just gets
I forget what it is. I'm pretty sure there's like sea creatures out there that use sound waves as a weapon.
The shrimp.
Is it the shrimp?
Yeah, the pistol
Oh,
shrimp.
pistol shrimp. Yeah. Like using stun predators.
That's cool.
I had a thought yesterday. Sort of talking about animals, it reminded me. Bats, right? Are they wyvern?
What?
Bats.
Bats?
Are they wyvern?
They're mammals. They can't be wyvern.
True.
Wyverns have to lay eggs.
Okay, that's good.
Bats have huevos, but
but like, cause like the body of what
body type, yeah.
body type.
And they also lack the hind legs. They need to be a little bigger because they need to be able to.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I was like, look at
Sorry to dash on video.
like the wings and the. I'm like they. It's
Yeah,
kind of
it's kind of like a pterodactyl.
Yeah.
I was. Who was I speaking? Oh, I was talking with one of my kids that I teach at some lessons, and they're a little older, and I've had them for about 2 years, and not once has he not worn something with dinosaurs.
No.
And I'm like, dude, you really like dinosaurs. And we were talking about it, and he knows how to spell some of them, and he was so proud of telling me like how he's how to spell certain things. And I talked to them, and I said, hey, do you think dragons feel real? Just because, trying to get them. Oh, Mr. Oh, the dragons said not real. We have pterodactyls. I was like, pterodactyls? I was like, you mean pterodactyls? Oh, yeah, Silent P, whatever. And he said, the only way that dragons could exist is if they were like that, but bigger and they were lighter. Otherwise, they can't fly. I'm like, how old are you, child? What are you doing? That kid scares me. He knows too much. I'm like, no, that's not cool. You be knowing way too much, buddy.
Speaking of evolving, I feel like, kids, it's just so interesting how smart they are. Like my nieces, like I was nowhere near their level when I was their age. Like nowhere. Like
But
they know things.
I think it's because we have one.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what they are raised on, because people are letting their kids
Also, and not even a smartphone, but also back in your days, computers were not.
they're still coming out.
The internet is faster. Their internet is at the tip of your finger. Search engines were not what they are now.
Yeah.
So, of course, they're a little bit. They're smarter in certain ways. I think it goes two ways. And
They're also not as smart.
Yeah,
because they don't have to think for themselves.
I think they're either smart in certain ways and dumb as hell in other ways.
Yeah.
Because I know kids that can tell me how to spell certain things, but they don't know how to go to the bathroom on their own. Or I know kids that can tell me certain things about whatever nonsense, but they can't make a common sense decision. And it's like, and even the people that I work with, I could get it, but if I have to teach you how to take out the trash,
it's a big life skills.
how are you not able to process trash bag full, take out trash bag, replace with the trash bag,
That problem
and then move over?
Oh boy,
So
that's scary.
how to clean a window.
Yeah. How to clean a window?
Yes, it's scary how dumb this kids are, and it's like it's a skill. And their arguments like, I'm gonna make enough money that I'm gonna get someone to do that. And I said, no, you're not, because
With what skills?
I don't know what you think you're gonna be able to do. 'Cause right now, you ain't even that smart.
Yeah.
And you're going into a highly competitive field. Like all the people that were like, I'm gonna be a business major. What are they doing?
Yeah.
There's not enough businesses that are willing to hire you. Big corporations like big corporations, and that's it.
Yeah.
Your ass is still in the.
You're gonna be the one washing the windows. You're gonna be the one taking out the trash. Like you might get the job at the big company you want. You're not gonna be doing the job that you want to be doing.
Yeah, you're not gonna
You're gonna
be.
be a coffee runner.
I have a business degree and blah blah. I'm gonna be a CEO. I'm a CEO of janitorial services, my friend. You're the janitor. You're competing with like thousands of other people that think they're doing the same thing. Which I guess runs back to music. Thousands of choices.
Yep. Yep.
Like, and some of them sound the same.
Yeah, that's for sure.
A lot of it sounds the same nowadays.
I don't know any new artists.
Yeah, current artists. Do you know any current artists right now? Like, aside from the super famous one like Chapel Roan or
Don't know that.
Billie Eilish, who's a little
And she's
like,
still.
is she still around?
Oh yeah.
I know she's still around, but like.
Is she still as big?
Or
I think so.
So yeah. She just ended her tour of like over 100 stops, and she's now working on making her next album. So
Okay,
she's
so
gonna be
okay,
dormant
yeah.
for a while, but
Yeah.
she'll be back.
Aside from that, and I'm not gonna count Taylor Swift. That's a new artist. She's been doing it for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, but who's out there that you guys know that you're like, oh, that's a new thing? I would like to know more about this brand new band.
I got nothing.
Got nothing.
No? Damn. So I listen to music a lot more than you guys. It seems like. Because the punk scene is coming back, and there's a bunch of it's like some young kids. Gosh, the name escapes me, but it sounded really cool. And they're kids. You see them; they're not by any stretch. They're maybe in their early 20s,
Mhm.
and I was just like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. Paco's another artist that I just got into. He's very young, still kind of doing his own thing. But yeah, super new artist. I'm not on the zeitgeist for one, and two. As much as I want to be interested in the music, it just doesn't sound human made anymore.
Yeah.
And that's my problem. Even techno back in the day, still there was a human element in that, and a lot of it just doesn't feel like it's human. It feels like it's lacking a little bit of that soul,
Sandstorm.
the root.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've said this before, and I still believe it, that somewhere in the world at all times the song Sandstorm is playing.
Yes.
That's my theory.
Yeah. Absolutely. I believe it.
Speaking of like noises, I got a fun little game for you guys.
Okay.
So Tig Notaro, she's an amazing comedian. I listen to her podcast, Handsome, along with Fortune Feimster and Mae Martin, and she did this really funny sound, and I taught my coworkers how to do it the other day, and I'm gonna teach you guys. I'm still developing it. I'm still playing around with it, but it's now gonna live in your head, so you're welcome.
I'm getting over my sickness, and I'm just like, I wish I was still sick. I'm just kidding. Oh,
Okay.
sound.
What does it sound like to you? I'm doing it bad. Okay, so you're saying fa fa. It's supposed to be a clown horn. Like Tig Notaro, she does it really good. I'm getting it down, but it's stupid and funny. So I've been like driving in my car, fa 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 fa, making clown honks. So if you want to give it a try,
Why people
I don't understand the. I don't understand
Why
the
she
appeal.
grabbing balls
I
too?
don't understand the appeal.
He's like, I don't understand why you're so soft.
you don't want to go into a room announcing yourself.
No, that's why we have a theme song. Krusty the Clown over here. Here comes the clown.
Well, that went differently than I.
Like I don't understand the appeal of it. I don't.
A clown's horn, though.
Yeah, it's so random.
Okay, why?
Because it's funny.
Okay.
Okay, let me play it.
Thoroughly confused.
You're welcome. Oh.
Yeah, no. That is gonna live in my head, but it's not gonna be rent free. Let me tell you, I'll be charging you. I mean, weird noises. That kind of weird. I feel like we hear weird noises all the time, and we just kind of become accustomed to it.
Mhm.
Whether that's on an album or one of our other favorite hobbies, video games. Like we always hear some weird noises, but I'm the type of person that listens to a video game soundtrack.
Mhm.
Do you guys listen to video game music ever outside of its intended form?
No,
Am I that much of a nerd?
you kind of are. So, because I mean, we'll be. I mean, I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. Because okay, this sounds familiar. I won't know why it's familiar. Like, I'll know it's a video game, but I'm like, what
Full
is it?
disclosure, I think you're talking about my the one that I currently have going on, which is shows up a lot. It's either Final Fantasy VII Remake, the soundtrack, which is on a constant rotation somewhere in there, like because I always hit shuffle, or the Monster Hunter World Iceborne soundtrack. So those are the two that you're like, wait a minute, I know I've heard this before.
Yeah, well, even sometimes like Street Fighter or something, I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
So I subconsciously listen.
Yeah.
And like it'll be like a song of my past. It's like
Admittedly, and I know you're into instrumentals. Listen to Street Fighter 3 Thirst Strike soundtrack. It's a gem.
All right.
Speaking of video games, like what would you consider like one of your favorite video games to be?
Well.